Some will call it swag, some call it cockiness.
Oh,
I forgot.
okay. Just got
Almost did it. Hold on, buddy.
Yes.
You want to sleep?
Uh-uh. Trying to hook this phone up.
Oh. So how's it coming along?
I made a little leeway. Yeah.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
fucking phone, sidetrack. Yeah.
Bunch
But
formation
yeah, if
for
I
these
want to be on my
receivers.
couch on my t-shirt, I can.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Oh, what you thinking?
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Nobody out here.
Hey man, if you're
I
going
don't
to
know
force
looking at what's
incompletions when the
mine.
QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
That I don't
Now
know.
here's second and
Not
long.
here yet, man. How am I gonna be able to find it?
They'll throw again after the
Keep
incompletion.
them the one on the
This time on target.
side.
That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Motion from the wideout.
You know,
They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard
Oh,
line.
that's a blow.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions
play
in check,
crazy.
but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying.
Turning it on! And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch,
Yeah,
nice
we ain't
catch.
saying it. Don't talk about me being somebody saying you on the couch with just my t-shirt.
He is
You
going
be on the couch.
nowhere.
I don't drink
At the
your
line of
bourbon
scrimmage.
going on the couch.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse.
Yeah,
They
I'm
need a
just
few
on
more.
the- I'm
You've
just
given
on
them a
the
bunch of
drinking
yards on
bourbon.
this drive and a bunch
Yeah.
of plays, but all that matters is
Huh?
keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now. And this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
They'll move the wide receiver
Yeah.
to the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Definitely not doing that.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
A stop and pull maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Finds his tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
That moment that way. I know it's her birthday, but he was saying you were playing it that way. It came. That's why I said I know you paid. Yeah, that's how I've been playing it that way. It came 0-8-2-1.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
I mean, I always did play my birthday one. I played 10-28. I played that one.
Shotgun, they go to the
My
ground.
birthday one.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
I ain't play it, but I listen.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Sometimes that comes from
Wants to go up top. They're working that left side.
sometimes it just comes from
Inside the 15.
You say
Out of
that shit
bounds at
ain't
the
no
14-yard line. The
It's
offense
bothering.
looking for a score.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
I said pretty cool. Like this, it's today would have been.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
That's fast.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Let's get it.
Pulls and fires complete. Good throw and catch.
Get
Takes
it.
it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive. Offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
It's good to be Alabama.
A designed run for the quarterback.
Yeah, to be Alabama with
Across the
basketball.
plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
It's okay.
This defense backed up. Goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run.
You think about that number.
TFL.
I got it.
Now you got a big 2nd down. You're probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
And that's
You know, you think about that long. You got, so you running it in?
no, I'm just saying. I could just tell. That's what you.
Swings it out to his running back. And he murders into the end zone.
I ain't trying to rub it in. I was just saying, like it just seemed like it's weighing heavy on you. That's all.
Big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
I ain't trying to rub it in. I wouldn't say nothing else about it.
Executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's going to bring this one out. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7.
These days is goddamn long. Mm-hmm. Back to back to shenanigans. This shit.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Sticks it in his belly. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Yeah, I know you know because you talking down. I'm up there.
They'll try to run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You in there talking down shit. Like,
there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
What about what t-shirt on the top?
Back to pass. Unloads it left.
That's
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just
absolutely my fault.
Quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Stands in and takes the hit. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
I'm looking at
They'll
that
have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt.
Obviously somebody is
He'll be guided out
trying
of
to get
bounds,
it.
but not before a nifty return on that one.
You can't say that.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the left. Hard running there. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Different.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. I go through that guy, use my shoulder. As soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and come back.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Set like this phone shit.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done last time they had it. Deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll find enough running room to
passwords, going back and doing all that shit. That shit get irritating.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. You saw the cannon this QB has.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back.
Yep.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the Gamecocks will try to move the chains on 4th down. The RPO fired complete to the left. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown Gamecocks. Once he got some room, it was over.
And what a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that 4th down play for a touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Michigan State made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road win. And a victory like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Spartans. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He'll start this drive firing. Caught over the middle. It's Nunez. Good ball, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little...
Oh, he's got some space. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Fullbacks, a.k.a. blocking backs, a.k.a. don't touch the football very often. And usually don't go far down the field, but a nice little chunk run here for the fullback. Give him the ball, reward the big fella.
The give to the fullback. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Dumps it to the back. Quick strike complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Really nice job of awareness on 1st down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown. He's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
And finally the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the 1st half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll give it to the back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to pass on second down. Got his man down the middle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, what a grab. Pulling it in with one hand. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game.
There he goes. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Snap it to the back. Finding an escape route. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Gains of 18. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Marshall. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle, setting up for it.
Direct snap. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the returner will be dragged down.
South Carolina offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, third down, fourth down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah,
Breaks into the open. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, South Carolina! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
and you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Texas A&M will have to boot it away.
Number 12, in punt formation to kick it away.
Corrals it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Power football with the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got the tight end. At the 45 on his way. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
The give to the back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. And
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Off play action. Looking for his man. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Final play of the quarter coming.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the pass. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll move the tight end. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas A&M!
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Louisville rolled to victory, and how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson, so to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the right. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
From the gun, the ground game. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had 0 impact in this game.
The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Potts. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive ended with an interception. Turning it on!
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Off play action on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now. They knew they had held their stud down to his little yards, but they're trailing. And this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more. So they got to be ready for him. It's going to him. He's a great back, and they've done a pretty good job all day.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On the run, it's Marshall. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? Wide open spaces. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
Off the play fake on first down. Caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35.
And you can tell all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
Back to pass, it's Potts. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. Touchdown, South Carolina! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after... and out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Give to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody's staying in.
Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup.
Backs are like tackling a dump truck a lot of times. You get them in the open field, and they're so fast, but they're so thickly built, they're hard to get to the ground. And a lot of times you're just like, all right, how can I hang on for help or for somebody to get here? But you could tell they didn't get there fast enough, and those somebodies need to get there quicker for them if they want to get this guy on the ground.
Looking for space to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understand it late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff to the single back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
That's good for
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be in the...
Touchdown, Aggie! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Wants to pass. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here at the end of the game.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, do I on this road trailer? How do I do that? Do I put?
All right. So all of the extra stuff, put that like these ones, like the 308, try to put a column like 308 relief.
Nice. Wait, you got an ENS recovery, salmon log, a salmon, a United fulfillment.
Yeah, so those. So yeah, those are like the those are like the so what did he send? What was did he already send the roll list?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking at it right now. Yes. So you can pull it up and see what you want. See how you want to do it.
Okay, so the United Fulfillment, the salmon, 7 ELOG, the recover, and the ENS were all part of the 308 release. And then the other ones were just late by design.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Do I put that as a strategic role on that?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Yes, those are strategic roles.
Okay, cool. All right.
And what other ICs do we do total?
12, 7.
7. I will get 13 yesterday. That's with us taking the dock.
Yeah, so we're taking them down. Yes. Yes.
How much total volume there?
95. 95, 960. So almost 96.
Okay, that was about right.
40 package away from 96.
Okay. All right, then. Yeah, that's cool. What line we gonna run?
That was running an hour and 9.
Okay. All right. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
Okay.
All right.
All right, cool. All right.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time. Flag! 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 What are you doing? Nothing here! Nothing here! Fly, trumpet! Hunt one in! What a play! What a play! Banner! Ready, go! It's over! It's over! Let's dominate! Form! 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 Ready! Trick 9, beat! Hot! Military stunt! 180! Brass! Ready! Military stomp! Let go! 22 water! 180! Let's go! Let's go! Hot! Sash, ready!
up. Set on. Set. Set on. Here we go. Set. Set, go.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
Base 27, jump. 180. Set, ready. Hunt 180. Come on, set. Ready. Ready, go. Ready, ready. Hold on. Here we go. 180. Brass, brass, brass. Ready.
I need to get my swag right there.
Drum. Hunt, go.
You thought you had it, didn't you? You thought you had it.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Down. Hold on.
Right, camera, action.
Set hard. 180 up.
Another day, another dollar.
Drum. Drum. Set. Let's go, let's go. Set on. Form. Set on.
Homeboy, you ain't got no feet.
Let's go! Let's go! Set, go! Cooler! Cooler! 180!
You gotta love it, baby.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Hunt 180!
Keep going, keep running, man.
Set, ready! Ready, go!
You know what? Why don't you just start over?
Here we go, here we go! Banner! 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 Hold on!
I'm the best in the game. I'm the best in the game.
Block trumpet! Block.